Welcome to today's video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a drop down menu in Excel. So how to do this: after we've written down our question that we want to attach the drop down menu to, we'll go over to our data tab, and then you go to the data tool section, and then you click on data validation. So click on it, and then we have this. So we'll go to our settings, and then you see this place where it says allow the validation criteria. Allow, click on this, and we'll select our list. Then in the source section, then we're going to input in what we want to have for this particular question. We're going to start by typing high, my comma, medium, comma, and low. So then I'm going to click on OK. And then you can see our drop down list is already here. So I can click high, and then I have it here. If I click on medium, it shows it. If I click on low, it also shows it. So there's also something you can see that once I remove my cursor from the cell, it looks like every other cell. So most times some people have difficulty knowing that, oh, that this particular cell has a drop down list. So how do we do this so that once a user comes to this particular Excel sheet, they can know that yes, there is a drop down menu attached to this cell? So we'll go to our home section, and then we'll go to the fill color, click on it, and then you can make it any color of your choice. I don't want it to be too shouty, so I can click on let me click on this. Let me click on this. So obviously once a user sees this, or once anyone sees it, know that okay, yeah, this is a clickable cell. So for the next one, we have what shift is assigned. Usually we go to our data, go to our data validation, and then click on list. And usually do our morning, afternoon, evening, and then click on OK. So we'll have this here. So if you come down to this, what's your favorite month? So as usual, we can go over to the data validation and type in list, and then our source section, we start typing it down. But then since writing down the whole month that we have in a year is too long, so there's also another way in which you can do it that is easier and a short method. So when I click on cancel, I'm going to create a new sheet, and in this new sheet I'm going to type in my month. Let's do it fast. March. So these are the short form of it. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So I have this here. So I'm going to go back to my sheet one. Remember, I want to get my data from this sheet. So I'm going to come over to this cell that I want it to be in, and then I'm going to go to my data validation. Click on it, and as usual, I'm going to click on list. Then for my source, I want to take it from the next sheet. I'm going to click on this arrow here, and then I'll go over to my sheet 2. Sheet, that is the sheet where I have my data in, and then I'm going to select the data that I want to be included in the drop down menu. Then once I'm done selecting it, I'm going to click on this. So I have it here, and then I'm going to click on OK. So now you can see once I come here and I click on this, I have this here. So now, after that, for this particular question, it says, what grade did the student receive? So as usual, we go to our data validation and type on list. And for this, I'm going to write it down. So I'm going to put A, B, C, D, E. And I'm going to click OK. So as you can see, I have this here. So I also want to make these cells to look like the first one. So what I do, go back to my home. So as usual, you use your Ctrl C or you right click, whichever one, then copy it. Then you come here and then you paste. So you can see they have different paste options. Once you click on this, it shows you how the stuff is going to be like. But then to be able to copy this, to paste it in the same format that you used there, and come to this clipboard section and then click on the format painter. See, it's already there. So I click on this, go to my format painter. I already have it here. So I'm going to do the same for this on format painter, and I have this there. So now let's say this grade, the grade that the student actually received was actually F. Maybe he got an F and he wants to include this. You notice that it says this value doesn't match the data validation restriction, so it did not allow it to enter. But we want the person to be able to impute the grade that the student actually received. So how do we go about that? Then we'll go over to our data tab, go to our data validation, and you can see this is where it says error alert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this so that it doesn't appear. Then I'm going to click OK. So when it comes and say what grade did the student receive, and I don't see F, I'm just going to type in F, click enter. So you see I can now impute whatever it is I want to impute. But for this, anything that is not included in the drop down menu, an error message will apply. So you are forced to click what is assigned in the drop down menu. So guys, this is how you create a drop down menu in Excel. Thank you guys for watching.